In the chaos of life, when storms rage and uncertainty looms, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But what if I told you that you're never truly alone? That there's a divine force at work, watching over you, protecting you? Throughout history and scripture, angels have been portrayed as messengers, warriors, and protectors. These celestial beings are mentioned over 300 times in the Bible, each time playing a critical role in fulfilling God's will. Psalm 91 verse 11, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." Hebrews 1:14, "Are not all angels ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation?" Angels are frequently called God's messengers and warriors. They act as his divine emissaries, delivering his commands and defending his people from spiritual and physical harm. In Psalm 103 verse 20, angels are described as mighty ones who do his bidding, obedient to his word. This demonstrates that they are always aligned with God's will and act swiftly and powerfully in accordance with his commands. Example, in 2 Kings 6 verse 17, Elisha prayed for his eyes to open when his servant was afraid of the enemy army. He then saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire, God's angelic army, ready to defend them. God commands his angels to guard and protect us, especially in times of danger or distress. They're always with us, even when we don't see or feel their presence. Story of Daniel in the lion's den, Daniel 6 verse 22, where God sends his angel to shut the mouths of the lions. God assigns angels to watch over and protect his people. This divine protection is a recurring theme in Scripture, showing angels as guardians who shield us from danger, both seen and unseen. Psalm 91 verses 11 to 12, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone." This passage illustrates that angels are appointed to keep us safe, even from the smallest harms. They intervene in moments of crisis, shielding us from danger and guiding us through life's challenges. Knowing that God has sent angels to protect us should bring us immense peace. In the storms of life, whether they're financial struggles, personal loss, or emotional battles, we can find comfort in knowing that we're never alone. Angels are often involved in the battle against evil forces. They engage in spiritual warfare, fighting against demonic forces to protect God's people and ensure that his plans come to fruition. Daniel 10 verse 13, here, we see the archangel Michael intervening in a battle against the Prince of Persia, a demonic force that tried to delay God's message from reaching Daniel. This shows angels engaging in spiritual combat to protect God's plans and people. Revelation 12 verses 7 to 9, in the end times, Michael and his angels battle Satan and his fallen angels, symbolizing the ultimate victory of good over evil. But while angels guard and protect us, we must also do our part. Prayer, faith, and obedience to God's will are essential in aligning ourselves with his protection. There are numerous biblical accounts of angels stepping in to rescue God's people from harm. They are God's agents of deliverance in moments of danger or crisis. Example, in Acts 12 verses 6 to 11, an angel of the Lord freed Peter from prison by miraculously opening the prison doors and leading him past the guards. This shows the direct intervention of angels in times of peril. Daniel 6 verse 22, when Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, he testified that God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. This is another powerful example of an angel protecting one of God's faithful servants from harm. No matter what you're facing today, remember this: God has commanded his angels to guard and protect you. And in that, you can find peace and confidence as you navigate through life's challenges. Angels also act as encouragers, bringing messages of hope and assurance to God's people in their darkest moments. When fear or doubt creeps in, angels are sent to remind us of God's presence and his plans for our protection and well-being. Example, in Luke 22 verse 43, As Jesus prayed in agony in the Garden of Gethsemane, an angel appeared from heaven to strengthen him. This demonstrates the role of angels in providing divine support and strength when it's most needed. Encouraging likes, shares, and subscribes for more content on faith and spiritual growth.